Welcome to the RNG test. The rules are as follows. I have to get the rarest drop from every monster in the game. I can only use items found on the ground and items from monsters I slay. I'll be unlocking certain abilities as hit milestones of monsters completed, and once an item's on the collection log, it is no longer required to get as a drop from other monsters. I'm starting at 32 quest points, so let's get right into it. Hello everyone, before we get into the episode, I just want to say, toward the end of this video, I make a lot of mistakes, and I probably could have cut a lot of those clips, but I want to leave them in so you guys can understand that I make mistakes and that's okay. We learn from it, we grow from it, and shit happens. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Hello everyone, and welcome to the episode. We are going for a champion scroll. I know, I just did 2 straight weeks of questing. Why am I taking another long grind? Well, for more quests. Long story short, I want to do the Lost City. I don't want to do the Lost City while going for a giant or a zombie champion scroll underneath Entrana. So, in order to kill the level 25 zombies down there to get an axe, hopefully, I have to kill level 18 zombies on the surface away from Entrana for the champion scroll before I go kill the other zombie, if that makes any sense. So let's get into it. All right, and here we are at the zombies, level 18. So it says unarmed or in sewers, and it looks like some have arms. That was a bad pun, I'm sorry. It looks like some have weapons and some don't. So I don't know exactly what that'll affect for drops, but they're all level 18. And it's a 1 in 5,000 for our third champion scroll on the account. I can't talk. And as usual, we'll be burying all the bones, and we will be here for a while. They don't drop clues, and even if they did, they'd probably be beginners, which I am pretty much not planning on doing anymore because I have no need to. So, like, there's nothing I can get from them that would help me out. So, yeah. But I don't think these actually drop anything now. So, yeah. Looks like we're just gonna be killing a bunch of zombies with no drops. I guess I'll show you the levels. That's 500 zombies down. 78 strength. Didn't even notice I passed 1,000 kills. That was 66 defense and 90 combat. 67 defense. Oh, and I've passed 1,500 kills a while ago. I forgot to record at 2,000, so here's 2,100. Hey, there's our zombie champion scroll. I was starting to wonder if these guys actually dropped it or not, but turns out they do, and we got it at less than half the drop rate. So now we can actually progress. Thank God. Let's get to it. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad. It was very chill. I actually really liked not having to bank, but on the flip side of that, I really probably should have done a different zombie so I could bank the stuff for the champion scroll, because that's 2,000 some kills that I could have gotten items with and GP and stuff. But we got the bones we needed for a couple other quests, which is great. I banked those. But let's go do Lost City. Alright, and this is why we had to get the zombie champion scroll before this place. Because we need a bronze longsword, an iron axe, and a nature rune from these level 25 zombies. The only place level 25 zombies spawn in the game, fun fact. So let's do it. I did bring a prayer pot and as much food as possible, just in case I'm here for a while. I don't really plan on baking. And there's our iron axe. And there's our nature rune. And there's our bronze longsword. Let's go finish this quest up. Alright, and technically speaking, I can never get back here, so I am going to drop everything in my inventory that I don't absolutely need. I will keep the fishing bait in the prayer pot, but I am going to completely fill up my inventory. And of course I dropped the axe. I'm going to completely fill up my inventory with these in case I lose them in the future. And that is Lost City completed. Let's continue some questing, shall we? That's Demon Slayer completed. And I lied, that's all the questing we can do. Let's go to the spreadsheet. Alright, we're gonna start working on Rag and Bone Man 1. I'm fairly certain I could still finish it. I'm really hoping I haven't screwed myself on this one and the second one. So let's go kill the black unicorn, because I haven't done that one yet. I have done the other one, unfortunately. Which means we're doing our first wildy monster. 135 in Soul Head. Let's get it. Alright, and here we are at the black unicorns. There are ents nearby that I'll have to be careful for, but I, of course, will be. So let's get the unicorn bone. There we go. That's what we're here for. And I'm just basically bringing a bunch of mackerel just in case these ents start slapping me. So yeah, 135. Let's get it. While I'm grinding out these black unicorns, I kind of wanted to ask you guys in the comments and watching this video, what should I put in these 3 spots? Because must complete 1 boss or miscellaneous, only 3 of them seems kind of pointless to me. Because, I mean, if you look at, like, the bosses, yeah, those are rough. But, I mean, okay, let's say I do... Where is it? Where is these 3? I could do these 3 every single time. But, I mean, there's only 2 items. So it could be bad, but it could not. I could do the Chaos Elemental, which is actually the pet. So when I made this, I wasn't counting pets, but I'm planning on counting pets. So anyways, but going to like the miscellaneous tab, there's the gnome restaurant, wouldn't take long. Fishing trawler wouldn't take that long. Soul Wars might take a while, but like having only 3 of these must complete 1 boss or miscellaneous seems kind of pointless. And since I'm currently at 56 out of 75, there's plenty of time for me to ask you guys this. So I figured I'd ask it now and see if you thought there was anything you could think of that I could put here. I've thought about doing mining and smithing in here, but it's not really needed for the account. Like construction, which I just realized I just misspelled construction in this. But construction's like kind of having a POH. It's really the only way I can feasibly train construction. Fishing and cooking is really needed to fight the monsters. That's why it was the first unlocked. And the ability to quest is kind of nice. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Ramble over. And there's our ensouled head, thankfully. Oh, I did get attacked once, but he was using Fire Strike, and that's it. And he was level like 70 or something. He was higher level than me by a considerable amount. Like, so not 70. Math. Point is, I was getting attacked. Was able to teleport away. But we went quite dry for that, which I'm okay with because it means more unicorn horn. So let's go get the new monster. Alright, next monster we're going for is the Dungeon Rat level 12. This is found in the clock tower, and I am actually going to change you over to the Dungeon Rat thing. And basically, there's 2 variants of it, and one has no drops, and the other drops a beginner clue. And it's found in the Goblin Cave, and once in the western part of the clock tower. The problem is, it doesn't actually say which variant is which. So I'm going to try and look into that, but I don't think... I don't really think there's any way of knowing other than if I get the giant rat bone, I know I'm on the right one. So I guess let's go find out. Alright, so it says there's one on the west side. So I don't think it's these dungeon rats here. I think I have to go down this way. Also, why are there bones just in the dark? I did this quest so long ago as it starts the account. And there's ogres down here, which I can protect from melee from because I didn't bring any food. And this is a dead end. I always hated this place. Alright, let's try it again. Ah, I see. I believe it's that one. Which means I need to go through the little maze thing here to get over there. And I don't remember how to do that. Because that's the trapdoor one. Huh. I'll figure it out. Alright, I have Googled it. I went down through a trapdoor. Here's the camels. And this should lead me to a pushable wall that leads me to the blue cog, which is where the dungeon rat is. So I had to go all the way to the east to go west. Okay. Indeed, this is the correct way. We'll push this wall. And we are at the dungeon rat. So now, when I kill this in one shot, it gives me the bone, it's the right one. Did not give me the bone. Oh. Well, now I don't know what to do. Because I don't know of another dungeon rat in here unless it is the small ones that give it. But I don't think it is. So I'm going to kill this one more time and see what happens. Alright, kill number 2. The wiki says it always drops the bone, but it also says the other variant doesn't drop meat. So this has to be the right one because the one doesn't drop meat. Do I already have this bone? I don't think so. Because I started the quest after I killed all the rats early on. I don't know what to do. Well, let's kill this dungeon rat until we get the beginner clue. Because it has to be their own because it's dropping meat. The other one doesn't drop meat. And then we'll go from there, I guess. Alright, here's the giant rat. Does it drop the bone? If it doesn't, we can't do the quest. Does not. Well then. I guess this is exactly the scenario I was talking about. It doesn't drop it. Therefore, we can no longer do Rag and Bone Man. Which sucks. It means I didn't plan well enough. So not only can we never have a Dragon Defender, we can never do Rag and Bone Man. That really sucks. But it is what it is. Let's head to the spreadsheet. Actually, I have lied to you. There is one other giant rat that I was really hoping it would come down to that we can kill in order to get the giant rat bone, according to the wiki. And that is the giant crypt rat, which is in Barrows tunnels. So I'm going to head over to Barrows, head down into the tunnels, and try and kill this giant rat. It doesn't drop anything else. No, it's not on my spreadsheet. So it's fair game for a quest. So let's see if we can get one from that one, or if the wiki's wrong on another count. All right, we have made it over here. Now the tricky part is going to be getting to it and losing aggro of anything else in here. So let's just see if we can get there. That's all we can really do, I guess. Oh, I really don't want to teleport out here because it takes forever to get back here. There's the giant rats. That's good. Okay, now we just need to lose aggro of this blood worm. Somehow, magically. Okay. Mr. Rat, would you like to bite my face off? Yes, there we go, there we go. Okay, so if this drops it, we're good. If it doesn't, we can never do the quest. Alright, moment of truth. Do we get it? No. No, we don't. That really sucks, because we can now never do that quest. That was the only chance we had, and it didn't work. That sucks. I will be contacting the people in the wiki and letting them know. RIP, Rag and Bone Man 1. Alright, well with that depressing news out of the way, not that it's a huge quest or anything, but with that out of the way, let's go kill the Flawed Golem. It is a 1 in 800 for the Bear Knight Guard, and we are honestly mostly killing it for some clay, which is a weird thing to go for, but let's do it. Alright, here are the Flawed Golems. Apparently I'm going to say oi gear up a lot, because yeah, that's something that you have to do to wake them up. And we're going to get a bunch of Renaissance here too, which is kind of nice. It's going to be very annoying because it takes forever for the animation. Relatively scaled, but let's do it. And this monster is actually going to work out well because not only are we getting the clay we need for Dork's quest, we're also getting the bronze bars, aka the tin ore I need for the Creature of Frankenstein. So yeah, need one more clay and we'll have enough for Dork's. Unless we spoon it right here, we'll be good. And there's the Bear Knight Guard. Spooned it quite nicely. Let's go do some quests. That's Dork's quest completed. mid quest at the moment and decided to smelt some silver ore. And if I switch over to this one, that's 1,000 total level and 40 smithing. And yeah, we can now make our status permanent. Huzzah! That's Creature of Frankenstein completed. That's Merlin's Crystal completed. Alright, and I figured I'd do the museum quiz thing, what's it, for 23 Slayer and 9 Hunter. That is the Golem completed. That is Shadow of the Storm completed, and I decided to put it into magic, which got me 49 magic. Very nice. And that's all the questing you can do for now. So now we are going to go kill some mammoths, because I need oranges for some quests. And the only feasible monster I can really kill that can get me oranges is mammoths. They drop orange tree seeds, and we'll farm ourselves some oranges. So let's get to it. And here we are at the mammoths. This is typically how I do it, PvP world, and just safe spot mammoths. Very easy. 1 and 128 for a medium clue, and we don't have a lot of ranged ammo. I'm actually using bronze bolts right now, so could be a little rough if we run out, but it is what it is. Let's do it. And first kill of the task, we get Terramins. Nothing really special, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty chill. Very AFK, not gonna lie. I'll take it. Well, it's not an orange tree seed, but we did get jute seeds, which we also need for some quests. So that is a nice bonus of doing mammoths right now. So in case you guys haven't figured out by now, I'm kind of just doing quests at this point. I need to kill a bunch of monsters for their items to do the quests I have available. I have it filtered by the ones I have levels for, and then basically all the ones that are available to me I have looked up and made a list of the items I need for them. I'm going to be killing monsters to get those items. Obviously, if a monster doesn't drop an item, but I can pick it up, I can still do it. If it's sold in a shop, I have to wait until I complete 250 monsters for that. So I am limited quite a bit, but if there's no monster that drops it at all and I can get it another way, like for example, a lemon, can't get it in any way except a shop, and it's for a quest, that's allowed. But if I can get it through a monster, I have to get it through the monster. I don't know how to word that better, so I hope that made sense. But yeah, Mammoth's going good so far. Well, we actually got PK and he just TB'd me. He actually TB'd me in level 9 wilderness. I didn't really lose much. 4 jute seeds, that's pretty much the only thing that really mattered, but is what it is. I was right near the end of the trip, unfortunately. And there's the orange tree seed we were looking for. I'm gonna go plant this and then I will resume my mammoth inquiries. Yeah, totally spaced the fact that I have to make plant pots for this seed. But I just went to try and plant it. So, yeah, doing that now. 54 ranged. Yeah, I've gotten 3 levels here already. Pretty good XP. Alright, and our orange tree has successfully grown. So now we can do a couple more quests, which is very nice. 55 ranged. And there we go. We finally got a medium clue at 247 KC. Quite a bit over drop rate. Let's go do this medium. If we can even do the first step. We can. And we can't do it because we don't have an amulet of power. And I don't feel like grinding out 70 crafting for that. So we're going to go ahead and drop the clue. That's okay though. Let's get the quest in. So I'm doing Forgettable Tale. And the guy wants a flyer for Bob's axes. And I think I actually kept them. I'm gonna go check, but I'm like 90% sure because I keep everything because my bank isn't full yet. Once it is, I will have a lot more dilemmas in the future, but for now, I've been keeping everything. So I think I already have this. Let's go find out. I don't. Damn it. Well, that means this quest is temporarily, can't talk tonight, on hold until I get a random event that gives me one, which is a mystery box. So that sucks, but it is what it is. Well, I thought I was going to be able to start RFD, but apparently I overlooked the lemon somehow. I'm not really sure, so we need a lemon. So the wiki says apparently you can loot a lemon from some gnome in this place. I just talked to a Luft GN senior, and he gave me this stuff to get started. So that makes me think I can go over to the bartender one and get the lemon from there. So I'm gonna try that. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's giving me the same options, talking to Blueberry. I read the book, then talk to Blueberry again. Absolutely. There we go. We got the lemons and we got a freaking orange. Damn it. All right, well, we can continue with the quest then. So that's interesting. I bet you most people didn't know that. I certainly didn't. I just read the wiki and was confused. So let's do it. Well, I've lied once again. I don't have any eyes of Newt. I am really doing a great job playing this. We actually literally can't do any quests. There's one quest we can do, but I have to farm some jute for it, so that'll just... Let's go do that. I think honestly what it really comes down to is the fact that I just take for granted how little I have on this account and how limited I am. Like, I totally took for granted the fact that I wouldn't have Eye of Newt. I just assumed I would have it when I was looking at the quest, and I didn't. So, yeah. But we need to make 8 sacks with our jute, so hopefully we will get enough from the seeds we have, because this is all we got. So, I already have 2 sacks made, so maybe... Ooh, we got ourselves a mystery box. Give me a flyer. Bucket. Lame bucket. Well, I was planning on doing Enlightened Journey once I finished farming those jutes, but I need willow branches. Thankfully, I have a willow tree here, which I need to go get my axe for. But that's the only willow tree I have. I don't have any more seeds, so I can't do that either. This whole last minute questing stuff has been an epic fail, and I am not happy about it. So let's just go get a new monster after I harvest these branches. Alright, well, after all of those massive fails, I'm still determined to do RFD Chef. So we're gonna go kill some Cannabis citizens for their Eye of Newt drop, and yeah, a couple other things. One thing in particular, a Blamish oil. I need a Blamish oil of all things from these guys at a 1 in 512. They do have some other drops, like the Eye of Newt, that we were hoping for, but that's what we're going for, so let's do it. Alright, and here we are in Cannabis. I have to kill them with the Wolfbane Dagger so they don't transform into werewolves. That's a separate monster on my spreadsheet. But all of these citizens have exactly the same stats. Ones that are attackable, that is. So I just kind of grouped them all together. I know I could have done that with like the men and women that are named too, but I don't know. Some of them have some weird locations to them, we'll call it. They're kind of just all over the place and they're named, versus these are all in one spot with the same drop table. But the Eye of Newt we want is a 1 in 256. Hoping we get it before we get the Blamish oil, which is 1 in 512. But it looks like these guys don't really hit us that often. Of course, I get hit right as I say that. And yeah, apparently that was an easy task. So, gonna keep everything. If I had done that with a flyer, I wouldn't be in the situation. I'd be a little bit better than where I was. But we're just gonna be assassinating some villagers in their human form. So I'll come back to you if we get the Eye of Newt or the Blamish oil. And I'm just now realizing that they do appear as different over on the loot tracker, so I'm gonna try and stick to 1 or 2 of them, just so it's easier for me later on. 69 defense. Nice. And there we go. We got an Eye of Newt. 231 kills in. I'll take it. We got it. That's all that matters. I can get this oil and I'll be happy. Alright, we are currently at 414 KC and I have to end the episode here because I need to edit this video. So yeah, we will return to the Cannabis citizens in the next episode. So make sure you hit like, subscribe, and comment what KC you think I'm going to get it at. And I'll see you guys next time.